Yo, what it do? It's your boy, Co-Villain. Welcome back to Shadow of the Ninja Reborn. We are going to attempt to play this game from beginning to end on one life. So I've done it before, off stream, offline, about 4 or 5 times. So I have the general idea of what to look for. I know the enemies' patterns and the tricky spots that I need to focus on. So the cool thing about this game is once you collect items um, and you pass a stage, those items now become available to you in the prepare for mission menu. So now I get to select the weapons that I want to start with. And while I can start with no weapons, I think it makes the game a lot easier if I start with the preferred weapons that I would like to do battle with. So, and it's only 4 weapons, but these weapons do make a difference, plus the fish at the end for the health. So it's always nice to start off with health, just in case I need it later on, in case I make like a couple mistakes. But overall, these are the 3 weapons that I will use. I will use, what is this thing called? Let me see if I can. Okay. It's the big Kana Kanaboo. Well, I would use that big thing, right? And then the sword up there, and then those are grenades slash bombs. So these 3 weapons plus the health that I'm getting ready to select here, the fish, um, well, it should carry me through the game. Of course, I will acquire more weapons as I go through the game, but starting with these initial weapons will definitely carry me through the game. So, and then I have three extra open slots that I definitely will fill up again with um, different weapons. And then I will give commentary through the game about what's going on and what I'm thinking. So enjoy the game. So I'll pick up the ninja stars for right now. I mean, they're not really of use. I mean, I could pass this stage without using the ninja stars, but I'll pick them up. Why not? And technically, I don't really have to go through this part of the game. I could easily have just have hopped over this part of the game. But I mean, I like going and defeating the can't even talk right now, the enemies and getting money. And then you will notice at times that I will pass up the item boxes because the items that are in that box don't change, and the items that are in that box. Oh, wow! I can't believe I got hit. The items in that box are not really of use. Like I said, most of the weapons in this game are not really that good. So you'll see me at times like open up one box, but then I won't open up another box, and that's strictly because there's really nothing in that box that's worth getting. As a matter of fact, actually getting that weapon might uh, make me drop another weapon that I might need. So, because once your inventory becomes too full, then the next item that you get, you will drop the last item on your screen or in your inventory. So a lot of times, if my inventory is full, I will skip items if I don't need them. And then the first boss is really simple. That's all he does is run. he runs towards you and then tries to hit 3 times, then dashes again, try to hit 3 times, and then he'll go off the screen and then come back. Oops. I'll take that hit. So, yeah, the first boss you shouldn't have any trouble with. Now, the second boss, it took me a while to figure out what you needed to do. And when I get to the second boss, I will explain why. And I think you might see it when you first get there. But once you know what you need to do, the second boss is easy. I would say it starts getting tricky after like the third boss. Alright, so we're just going to make our way through here. I won't bother to go to the lower part of the stage here because there's item boxes down there that I don't really need. Well, no, I think I should go just for fun. Just so you guys can see the whole stage. So you see, when my inventory is full and I pick up another item, it'll drop the last item on the list. So sometimes picking up items will actually mess me up. So you'll see a lot of times that I'll just pass up an inventory box. Okay, so now I got to determine what I want to keep here. I actually want that. We don't really need the bat because I have like 3 other similar items that are the bat. Oh, this is health too. But I already got a bread. Yeah, you know what? It's health, but I don't really need it right now. And so I'm just gonna let it fade away into the abyss. But that's what was at the lower part of the level. And then for health here. Nice. So for health, I don't think that apple is going to make too big of a difference. I mean, I could have had 3 items that give you health. But I think I'll be alright. Since we're coming up on the end of this stage anyway. So that previous boss that I faced, that was a mini boss. So that wasn't the level boss that you have to beat to continue on to the next level. All right, we'll take these guys out. Those guys are not too much of a problem. I don't know what those guys are with the big gun, but they can be annoying if you don't kill them in a proper amount of time. So their pattern is they will usually shoot twice up high and then once low. So if you can kill them on the second time that they shoot high, you should be fine. But if you don't, just be prepared because you're going to have to jump because he's going to shoot low the 3rd time. So if you haven't killed them by then, just know that that's the pattern. And then this right here, 10 spikes. This does have a use in the later stages, but for right now, I don't need it. And then again, like that item box that's down here, I could go get it, but it's nothing that's going to help me defeat the boss, so I don't want to waste the time and energy on it. And so we have item boxes up here, and these item boxes won't help me either. Well, I'm not going to say won't help me, but I don't need them. Right, and this is the pattern for this guy. You just run as far as you can, and then use the shadow step to step back. And once he hops up here, oh, he usually doesn't hit me. And that's it. That is stage 1, my friends. So if you just run as far as you can to one side, and then when he starts coming down, if you shadow step back or shadow slide back, and then he should miss you, and then that's your opportunity to deal your damage. And once he starts throwing stuff, you just back away. And then here is where this starts to come in handy. And this is pretty much all you do. That's health. So I will just use the bread so I can pick that up. And then so far, so good. Going through the game. I mean, we're on the second stage. But we're making good time and good progress. I think my next attempt at this game will be no damage, right? So beat the game without taking any damage. All right, we'll let that fade up there. And those blue things flying around, they can be annoying because they just go back and forth, and at a certain point, they come and dive down at you. Okay, so we are getting a little. There we go. Oh. Oh, come on, really? There we go. How many bombs I got left? 18? Okay, not bad. Alright, and then as long as you're patient... Ooh, that was almost... As long as you're patient through this stage, you should be fine. Just be careful that some of these steam pipes shoot out twice. I don't really need that. Don't really need those down there. Yeah, and be careful of these guys. Once they get up, they do throw ninja stars. So as long as you're swinging your sword, you should be fine. You know what? I've never gone up here. Is there anything up here? There's not. That's fine. That's cool. I just want to double check and make sure. See, that's one of those things about the game, right? Like if you've never played this level before, you would think you could go up. And I played this game like 4 or 5 times, but I've never went up. And I was like, oh, let me see if there's something up there special. There's not. So I know for some people, when they play this part right here, and they've never played this stage before, they will go up and be stuck up there, and then have to come back, and then potentially get hit. So this is why I say you can't play this game on the first time through and expect to beat it, because there's little things that you have to know in order to pass the stage, right? Like you have to know, like, you can't go up there. Oh, what the hell? That's why we have the health. Is somebody texting me? Oh. Okay. Oh, really? Cheaters. I believe we have one more time. Oh, I screwed that up. There we go. Then we should be okay here. So we got 3 cycles of this. Oh, I just screwed up. I totally screwed up. See, that's what I mean by collecting some of these weapons. Collecting some of these weapons could definitely screw you up. There we go. Man, I was gonna say if I died right there, I was gonna be upset. I was definitely gonna be upset. And honestly, I shouldn't have even opened those two item boxes. I should have let them be. But I knew one of them was health. That's why I opened it. But I should have just let it be. Now I got stuck with this crap. The spikes. There we go. All right. Hi. All right. Just gonna flow through this here. Right. You got to be careful with these guys. You want to kill them when their back is turned. If not, then they'll definitely fire in your face. You said what? What? No, that's appropriate. You don't want them to shoot you in their face. Shoot them when their back's turned. Yeah. I'm a coward. I don't fight nobody in the face. Face to face? No. You don't want to do that in video games. Oh, damn it. Should have used the sword for that. Alright. Bye. Okay. Oh, yeah. Definitely take that. My girl was saying, "No, you don't want to shoot people in the back." I'm like, "Yeah, you do in video games because you don't want to be in the front lines of artillery fire." I'm like, "Nah, in video games you want to shoot people right in the back." All right, and then for these big guns right here, as you just saw, as long as you jump up the wall and just keep pressing the button to stay to attach back to the wall, and then you should be fine. As soon as they stop shooting, you can jump down and then attack them. Really? And you know what? Yeah, we'll get rid of ninja stars. Oh, I need to get rid of the damn tacks too, or the jack things that you lay on the floor. I forgot what they're called, but we don't need those either. We don't need the sword. Like I said, a lot of that was my fault. I was trying to detach from the wall. Wow, my timing is just off today. Actually, I shouldn't have done that. I should have waited till I used my special. So I figured out a new move in this game. If you charge, you can kill everybody on the screen. I didn't figure that out until watching the intro for this game, and I saw them do it, and I was like, wait, how do you do that? It took me about 2 minutes to figure out. There's nothing there that I want. I was waiting for you. There's nothing in that item box but an axe, and that axe sucks because you got to be at close range. But I definitely will take the fish right here. Yeah, we need to get rid of that crap. So we got milk and fish for our health items, which are good. All right, and this guy is really simple too, right? So you just need to be close to him, and when he changes colors, that's when he's about to swing. So you just jump. And I believe we got a couple more reps of this. He gets bigger, gets slower too. I think one more rep after this, and then he goes into his true form. Right? There we go. And this is where this weapon comes in handy. I mean, I could dodge his attacks, but honestly, if you just stay there with that weapon, hit him as many times as you can before you start scooting back, then hit him and then run back up again. There's no need to dodge, especially when you have health. Like it just doesn't make sense. Just take the hits and keep delivering the hits, and you should be good. All right, so here we are, stage 4. 2 more stages to go. Now, stage 4 does get tricky. I'm actually going to get rid of this laser gun because I don't need it. Because another health item is coming up and I want to grab it. And it's right there. Let's see if I can do this right. Oh. There we go. We go back up. Nice. Passed out on the first try without getting hit. Yeah, I can't imagine. Well, sorry, wrong words here. I can only imagine how difficult it's going to be to try to pass this game without getting hit. Speaking about getting hit. It is going to take some some definite patience and strategizing. It's not impossible. It's just going to be very tricky to do. Actually, sorry. There we go. So it took me a while to master this part here too. Damn it. Yeah, this part coming up here, I died plenty of times. But it's actually quite simple if you stay right here. What? And then... So I'm supposed to come right here, then hide. Are you serious? Wow. I was like, yeah, I figured this out. So basically, I was supposed to be on the ladder and then wait it out a little bit and then jump up top. But I kind of screwed that up. That's why we have health. Okay, so far so good. Nope. I don't want to do that, but okay. That's cool. That works. How did you hit me from up there? Interesting. Okay. That was kind of challenging. Really? And actually, because I know more health is coming up. All right, so we got 2 fish. So that's two full health. Try saying that 5 times fast. Okay, nice. Bastard. god. I never get hit that many times up here. Sure. Let's go over here and get this. It's an apple. Oh, come on, really? Game over here starting to cheat now. Okay, cool. Okay, let's see. Oh. Oh, I made it! Oh my god. I can't believe I made it. I can't believe I made it. I'll take it. I'll take it. Got her. All right, so with that boss, honestly, you don't want to let her get started because she has about, let me see, one, two, three, about four different patterns of attacks that can be very tricky to evade. And once she starts moving all over the place, it can get really hard to get your hits in. So if you have that weapon, I would definitely use that weapon to take off as much life as you can, and I would just take the hits regardless of what she's doing, because you'll end up taking more hits in the long run if you don't take care of her. All right? And these things are super annoying. Actually, I'll take that. Yeah. So, tricky part right here. Oh. So you don't really have to fight these guys. If you stand right here, you just got to be careful because one pops up from underneath. But if you stand right here, and once the enemy from underneath pops up, if you just stand right over here, they'll all just bounce off the screen. Okay, so what don't I need? I don't need that cleaver. So this weapon comes in handy right here. Here, let me just get rid of that. That's a claw. I don't really need that. Nice. Okay, so this part of the level gets a little bit tricky. We'll take that. All right, and we'll just keep moving along here. I'm not gonna lie, and it took me a while to figure out that you can float down the spin float down this move right here. I didn't know that you could do that. It took me so long to pass some of these long jumps because I didn't know that that was available. All right, let's go up here. Okay, no, we're good. We're good. I thought I was gonna have to drop something, but nope, we're good. Oh, bastard. Okay, good, good. There we go. Nice. That guy could be a pain in the ass if you don't get him the first time, because he can hop inside that little box that you're in when you climb up the ladder. So he can hop inside this little box, this area right here, and then it's kind of hard to hit him. And then if you're inside this box, right? So if you're down here, you have to wait till he jumps out. But if you're in here while he's jumping around, he's actually invincible, and then you get hit multiple times. So it's best to take him out when he's like right above in this area here, if you can. And then we should have enough health to pass this stage. See if I can reach him. There we go. And I believe there's one more that might be coming from up there. Yeah. Nope, I don't need that. I'll take that though. So those glowing green balls are, I want to say, multicolored rainbow balls that I get. Those actually increase my special, but they take away life in the process. So I'll show you. So see how they're taking away life there? And so that basically lets you know how much energy that you can take, because there's a little marker right there before you can't use it anymore. So each time that I get one, it increases my special and how much I can use it. Okay. It's gonna get a little dicey here. Fine. Okay, cool. That actually went good. I don't want none of these items. They both suck. The only item I want is this item right here, the invincibility. And I'm going to show you what I'm going to use that for. And I'll take some bread. I'll always take life. So I'm going to use that invincibility to beat the boss. Shit. There we go. That's good. So this part can get a little tricky. Take it. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna get a little tricky here. There we go. Sure. That was, I almost fell all the way back down, but no worries. No worries. Really? So another thing about this game is that they have what they call like auto connect or auto sync to platforms. So usually like when you're jumping towards a platform, you have to press a button to connect to it. In this game, don't have to do that. It'll automatically connect for you. And it makes it quite difficult because you're used to like pressing a button to connect to like a platform. Okay. Okay. So his first form can be a little tricky, but if you use the invincibility, then the second form you should be all right. Yeah, he almost never switches sides like that. I think he might switch sides if you get under him. You should be okay. There we go. So that's an easy way of beating a boss there, or getting past the first form of the boss. When you pick up that invincibility, before you reach the boss, make sure you save it. You can use it at the end. All right, so the 6th level and the last level, and I'm not gonna lie, once I get to the last 2 bosses, I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was gonna be a lot harder, but they're actually really simple. It's just it's a task getting to them. So I died here so many times, like trying to figure everything out. It gets tricky. Like if you don't know where to go and where to jump, it gets tricky. It does. But I've died here so many times that I know the pattern of the flames. Okay. Ow. Oh, yeah. I forgot. I was like, oh, what do I do? We gotta stand back here. Throw that. Have that come down. Come down here. Oh, I totally messed that up. Oh, this is going to be interesting now since I've messed it up. I needed to save one of those for this right here. Okay, well, I could just take the hit. I mean, I got enough life, but I totally totally screwed that up. It's because I didn't think I had my sword selected, so I was trying to select my sword, but I already did have it selected, and so I ended up selecting the robots. Ooh. There we go. All right, and here is the last part of the stage here. So it can get a little tricky here, but as long as you have some patience, you should be fine. What the hell? What? Alright, from here on out, I don't really need any of the weapons that I have, or any of the weapons that they supply in this stage, because they're all useless. Yeah, so you have to know, you have to play this stage a couple times to know the placement of the enemies. Oh, really? One in the middle. And placement does matter. I don't really need this, but I'm gonna get it anyway. All right, like I said, you just have to be patient on this floor and remember where all the javelin throwing enemies are, because those are the ones that really mess you up on this game. I don't really need that. And I figured this part out. Where is it at? You have to stand like right towards the edge. because those dudes really mess you up. So if you stand towards the edge, you don't have to see them because they're right there. And they mess you up from getting on this block here. Once you pass them, you're in the good. I don't even need any of these items to beat the end boss. Oh, get up there. So I can just waste all this stuff. Because I don't need it. I can use it, but it's better just to use the sword. I mean, the sword does just fine as long as you have like the plasma cut off of your sword like that. You're fine. You'll be able to beat the game. All right. And this is all the boss does. I have not seen this boss do anything different. So if you make it this far in the game, you should have no problem beating the game. So then he turns into a dragon. And the final form is the dragon. And it took me a while to figure out how to beat this dragon. But once I figured it out, I was like, oh my god. And you don't even have to move. You just stay on this platform right here. You take your hits. And that's it. You just stay on this platform the whole time. And the end boss is really this simple. Oh, I should have got my hit right there. Oh, what? Okay, giving me a different pattern here. There we go. Usually the boss doesn't switch up like that. He'll usually keep doing the same pattern over and over and over. But for the most part, stay on that middle platform, wait till he comes up, take your 2 hits or 3 hits, drop down, and then do it all over again. But there you have it, folks. That is the beginning to end run of Shadow Ninja Reborn, right? 1 life. So as long as you have the health, because you will get hit a couple times, you should be fine. Definitely go back and watch the video if you're planning on getting this game and you want to beat it. And then, because there's certain placements that you need to be in order to achieve certain things, like those javelin throwing enemies at the end, you really have to position yourself in a certain area so you can hit them. You don't want the screen to progress to the point where you can see them. And I know that sounds counterintuitive, like you want to be able to see your enemy to hit them, but memorize the placement so that as the screen's going up, you can kill them before they spawn on the screen, because that will allow you to continue up through the stage. So if you don't kill them by the time they spawn on the screen, you will definitely run into issues. Trust me, I've had my fair share of oops, I should have done this, you goddamn bastards, and I'm gonna throw this game and break it, right? But if you follow that method, you should be fine. But I want to thank you for tuning in. If you enjoyed the video game content with your boy Cole Villain, by all means, follow me on social media. So that is YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, and Discord, plus TikTok, right? And if you got any questions, definitely leave me messages on any of the social media platforms. I will respond. If there's a game that you want me to check out and give a review, I definitely will. I don't have a problem with that. I love playing new video games. I'll give you my honest opinion. For me, I believe that I'm an overall gamer. Like, I like games overall. So my favorite video games are like action adventure, side-scrolling games. Like, I play retro games, pretty much any video game. So if you got a video game that you would like to see me stream or try out, definitely leave me a message. I will stream that. But enjoy the credits from the game. And then I'll catch you guys next time. I'm Outro. Deuces.